Hi guys, I'm Shmi. We're in Munich where we're taking a look at the BMW i8. This is going to be a full look at the interior of the car, so we're going to jump on in and I'm going to show you everything from the cosmetics to running through the menus, getting it started up and taking a look. So first, obviously, the awesome butterfly style doors. Now as you get in, you have a pretty high sill here that you've got to get over to get into the seat, so it's a little bit awkward, but it is very nice when you're inside and you're greeted by this BMW i display. So let's close the door. So the first thing, electronic door release button here, releases it, pops up. Obviously the usual lock unlock, door mirrors, boot, folding mirrors, petrol cap, lights, all that stuff. Obviously dip indicators and things on there. Cruise control on the steering wheel here. Very nice steering wheel. Love this sort of silver trim line that follows it round. And obviously the blue i-style ring in the centre. On the right side you've got your phone and navigation stuff. Just taking a look around. This car has an upgraded interior and optional blue seat belts, which are very cool. 2+2, so the back isn't sort of the best place to sit, but it's not too bad. We've got the Harman Kardon hi-fi system, very nice. Obviously no door pockets because you've got that high sill up to here. And if you did have a door pocket, let's face it, as soon as you do that, it's out. We've also got the sort of full camera setup, iDrive, some nice options. So yeah, of course, let's carry on here. The hi-fi stuff. This button is for intelligent braking. When it detects another car in front of you, it will brake you, so make sure you never hit them. You've got the usual gear stick, 6-speed automatic gearbox, sport mode, all the usual, electronic handbrake, start stop on, drive in full electric mode, traction, comfort eco pro settings, rear camera and parking sensors. And you've got the full iDrive dial where you can input what where you want it to go just by touching, and then 2 storage boxes. I'm a little bit confused about these because if I try and put the camera at sort of eye angle, you can't actually see in. It's a little bit awkward. And then this one from the passenger side, although here is where you've got the phone system and that stuff and cigarette socket. So to use a cigarette plug, you'd have to have that cover up, which to me feels a little bit awkward, really. The one cup holder there. Here also you've got the iPod and aux sockets in there, and some cup holders just in the back part. So a quick look around the rear. Yeah, so it's very comfortable, that's for sure. It's a nice driving position. Try and put the camera at eye height. So yeah, usual controls up there. Yeah, so definitely nice, there's no question about that. So the car is keyless. You have the BMW i key. Nice new key design style, obviously matches the trim of the car and all of the design. If for any reason it ever doesn't detect, you can sort of just hold it against that point on there, and then leave it tucked in here, which fits neatly. So let's turn it on. One press of the start stop, comes into life. Navigation, that's cool. You can see we're right outside the Allianz Arena here, football stadium here at Munich, which is right there. But the dials are on. Now obviously here you've got the speedometer. It automatically knows speed limits and the like, shows you there, digital speed readout. You can scroll through what's displayed in that bottom corner with that button, which goes through the trip and the usual stuff you have in a car like that. Down at the bottom you've got the petrol gauge, the state of electric charge, and then the respective ranges, your gear, and then the current trip. In the centre here, usual date, time stuff. So this dial, this shows you as the car is charging. This shows you as you're using power. So it will always run off electric power until you get to almost 50% when the engine will kick in. And it does it incredibly well. It's really cool. And then in the middle it will show you comfort, or if you go to Eco Pro, it will say Eco Pro on the display. So it's very self-explanatory, and it's very nice and works very well. And if I just push it over to Sport, oops, sorry, press the button. There we go. You could hear it fire into life, and then the dials go red, and we've got Sport, and we're back to a traditional rev counter. all does exactly what you would expect it to, really. It's nice. And if you press the eDrive button, it says max eDrive at the bottom, and basically it will always be an eDrive unless you really are pushing it on, and then you press P to put it back into park, of course, so we're not going anywhere. So the nav system, this is a bit of a first play for me, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm a little bit slow on anything. Menu, pulls up the menu. You've got all the usual stuff you'd want in here, multimedia, pick up your iPod, hit back, radio, telephone, pretty self-explanatory. Navigation, again, it's much of what you'd expect from this kind of thing. You can scroll through various settings. What am I doing here? Yeah, all exactly what you would expect from it. The screen is really big, very nice. Gosh, it's quite a lot to see and learn. Probably tons of settings you can play with as well. Gosh, yeah. So it looks like you can pretty much have what you want. Instrument cluster, display settings. Yep, there's a head-up display. I don't know if the camera can see that actually. Yeah, it looks like it can just about. It shows the speed, your current speed, the speedo, and a bunch of other things. Probably if I make it brighter, there we go. That's very obvious. So there's a lot of fun stuff to look through here. If you're like me and you like being able to set things up exactly how you want, you're going to enjoy this. And then obviously the usual shortcut hotkeys to get straight to things you want. So my opinion of the interior is very much like there's, you know, a BMW. Everything is how you want it and where you want it, and it's very convenient and practical and nice. I love the look of the look and feel of the wheel. The paddles, didn't talk about them yet, sorry. Fixed to the wheel, down on one side, up on the other. There's a nice feel. We've been out for a drive, so there'll be some content about that. But yeah, that's the inside of the BMW i8. Obviously brake and accelerator pedals down there. But yeah, what do you think? I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's enough for the interior of the BMW i8. Make sure you're subscribed. Check out the video with more information about the performance and specs of this car, and of course my first driving impressions. Anyway, that's it for right now. I'll catch up with you again very soon. Cheers. So that on its own is enough for 0 to 62 miles an hour, 100 kilometers an hour in 4.4 seconds. Yeah, the combustion engine springing into life. It's turned on and away. For this tour, the R8 V10 Plus. Power is boosted to 25 horsepower up to 500.